Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela and today we will be unboxing more US special editions. We have a total of 7 packages to open today and I'm just gonna dive straight in with package number 1, which is from Eternal Embers. This is a romance subscription from Eternal Embers and this is the first box. There seems to be some key rings in here, so I'm just gonna open these up first. So we have 2 little acrylic key rings. One is a dog and one is a goat. Haven't read the books. This means absolutely nothing to me so far. I believe this was their January box. It is 2 paperbacks and it is Yours Truly and Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. These have like a really weird feel to them. I can't decide if I like it or not. I have never bought special edition paperbacks before, and the only reason I have these is because from February onwards, they were switching to hardbacks, and I have switched to hardbacks. I've heard really good things about Abby Jimenez romances, so I am looking forward to trying these. Also, they're super floppy because they are US paperbacks. It also came with a book sleeve. I think the reason it came with a book sleeve is because the books weren't the same size. I think that was just like an extra goodie they threw in there. And this is just a slot-in book sleeve with a pretty generic pattern for book lovers. I don't think I will use this just because I already have book sleeves that I use, and they're the type where they fold around the book and you can open and use it while you're reading them, basically. I don't like these kind of just for storage sleeves. The first ever Eternal Embers romance book box. I'm happy with the offer that was picked for this, and I don't mind having these paperbacks. Next up, we have a package from a Bookish box. This is my copy of Between Despair and Hope, the sequel to Between Wrath and Mercy. I can see it on my shelf over there. This one has been a little bit banged up on the corner here. My first copy of Between Hope and Despair did not come in good condition. I bought it secondhand and it was really badly damaged, and I had a problem getting my money back for that. Top tip, don't buy from the US on eBay and use a third-party shipper because you are not covered at all by eBay's policy. So yeah, I lost a bit of money trying to get the first book for this, and then I think I managed to pick it up. I think Bookish Box then did have it in a sale, and I managed to get it in the Bookish Box sale. This is the sequel, and it's just this blue design. I just really like the design they did for this one. Foiling seems really good on this compared to the first one as well. Nice matching design. I love the spines on these ones. There are some end papers on this. Next, we have another package from Bookish Box. For once, the books have arrived inside their green sleeves. These are the Bookish Box special editions of Braveheart and Tornheart by Emma Hamm. I just absolutely love the covers on this. This is the standard cover. We've got like dragons and swords on the front and back of the book, and we have a reverse dust jacket that are all in this beautiful grey colour. I just really like the monochrome. That is Braveheart. I think I'm going to keep the Bookish Box editions and get rid of the standard editions just because I prefer these and they take up a lot less shelf space. And then we also have Tornheart. The covers are just so vibrant. Hand signed as well by the lovely Emma Hamm. We have the dragon and a ship on the back of this one. And then again, the reverse dust jacket artwork. I think there's just one more book in this series for Bookish Box to do. Next up, we have Arcane Society. This was a separate special edition purchase, and I feel like this is one of the most beautiful books I've ever seen. This is Fairydale by Veronica Lancet. I think it's a complete story. I don't think I have to purchase more to finish this, but this is absolutely stunning. I just think the artwork on this is absolutely beautiful. The gold foiling, including like the water coming from the jug, is gold foil. Beautiful spine. We do have a quote on the back, and then we do have some sprayed edges with a floral design there, some end papers, and it is hand signed. As always with Arcane Society and Mystic Box, we have beautiful details on the pages, beautiful soft touch cover as well. I just think this cover is absolutely stunning. This has to go on display face out. Back onto Bookish Box now. This is another sequel that I ordered. The first book came in one of the subscription boxes, and it is a Shadow Crown by Melissa Blair. They did this in 2 colorways. I ended up with the purple one, so I just got the purple one again to match. Wow, we have this beautiful holographic foiling on the front and then flowers on the back. And then under the dust jacket art, we have some character artwork and these beautifully foiled flowers. We have, I'm pretty sure this is the same sprayed edge as on the first edition. And then the end paper artwork. We have this character that's covered in blood walking down a corridor. And then we have the same character by the looks of it, mid-fight, also covered in blood. I really like the end paper art. And then we also have the hand signature from Melissa Blair. And next up we have a book from Moonlight book box. I think this is the first box I have had from this company, and this is a separate special edition that I ordered. I love the inside of the box. I also regret not getting the first book they did. They did a duology, I can't remember what it was called, but the artwork was beautiful and I regret not getting it. This one is The Flame King's Captive by Chloe Chastain. We have this beautiful printed case, but then also so much foiling. The spine with the gold foiling. We have a building down here and a couple of dragons, and then we have a quote on the back again with loads of gold foiling. Really pretty sprayed edges as well. We have like a moon on here, then we have the dragon, a crown, another dragon, and some mountains. We then have end paper artwork, which is really beautiful. A hand signature. This is just right up my street. And then we have character art on the reverse. I just think the character art's really, really good as well. I really like the design on this one. Finally, the thing I've been most excited for, but also I'm terrified of opening, is my set of the Ruthless Boys from Bookish box. On initial inspection of the first book, I think it's safe to say that all the corners on these are going to be battered and crushed. They've really not put much into the packaging. They've just kind of put each book into a bubble mailer and then put them in a box that isn't fully packed. There's room for them to move around. The box is battered. I just wish they would take more care with the packaging on their special editions. I am definitely going to be reining in my purchases with Bookish box. I stood by them for a very long time. I was hoping they would solve all their issues. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen. And it's so disappointing. I want my Zodiac Academy Part 2 and I want the rest of the Plated Prisoner, but I'm definitely backing off of Bookish box. I've cancelled some orders, got some stuff refunded. I'm thinking about cancelling my subscription with them as well. It's just not worth the amount of money that I have to pay to get them shipped over here for them to then arrive damaged. Not really because of the shipping company. You're sending me books that are already damaged before they go into the packing stage. You're sending me books with inadequate packaging so they can't get here in one piece, and it's just really frustrating. And they're never on time. I was very worried about receiving this, but as far as the book design goes, this is Warrior Fair. We have like this hole in the dust jacket so you can see the hardcover. There is a design on the edges. I'm disappointed that there's not foiling of the title on the edge. Zodiac Academy had the titles foiled. There is some foiling on there, so they were doing foiling anyway. I just don't really understand why they didn't foil the title. We have this snake on the back. We have a snake on the sprayed edges. This is the end paper artwork. Under the dust jacket, we have some character artwork. I think these were meant to have titles on, and they don't, and I think they're redoing them. So then on the back, we also have kind of like the Zodiac signed. We have another guy peeking out there, a man's head on the sprayed edges. I really like the back of this one. The edges, I'll put all the edges together at the end so we can see the full image. They seem to have gone with this purple and red themed artwork all the way throughout. This is the front and the back and the under dust jacket art. I think the under dust jacket art's really pretty. Basically, I've just got a load of stubby corners. They're all totally crushed. Okay, so next up we have Savage Fair. Ooh, there's a dragon on the back of this. I'm a sucker for a dragon. Dragon on the edges as well. Another man on the front. Zodiac symbol on the back. And we have the dragon. This one is Vicious Fair. I just really love the designs they did for this series and Zodiac Academy. We've got the lion on the back of this one. On the edges, and lion on the end papers. I'm not a massive fan of the end papers, to be fair. Long-haired man on the front of this one. And very fiery end pages. I think this man needs to get some better suited pants. His trousers are not covering his tush. We have a lady on this one and we have flowers. This one's really pretty. Lady on the back. I do really like the artwork on the dust jackets. Lady on the edges. And she's on the end papers, of course. Beautiful cover. I really like the quality of the books. It's just a shame that they don't package them so they don't come damaged. If they could package them so that they didn't come damaged, these would be 10 out of 10. Ooh, they have interior formatting that's very pretty, although I think this should be black paper and it's kind of grey. These books do appear to be sewn. Binding seems a little bit tight on them. Now we put them all together and see what the edge design looks like. I may not be able to hold them on their side just because this is a lot of book. Okay, I'm gonna tip it. Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac. You can see how the edges line up here, and it has this huge picture across the book. This is just the bottom of the sprayed edges, so they all have like a unique detail. So that is my Ruthless Boys set. Overall, I am happy with it. It's just really disappointing that most of them are damaged. The first book in particular that was on top is really bad on the corners, and it's like kind of torn and crushed a lot. Overall, I'm happy with these. I can get over the bumped corners as I know my journey with Bookish Box is coming to an end. Onto better subscriptions, better companies that take care of their books and packaging and their clients. Who knows, maybe one day I'll dive back in, but at the moment I have a very sour taste in my mouth. Customer service wise, I've had some issues with them as well, so I'm gonna put that relationship on hold. I have recently signed up to Fairy Loot Romantasy, so you can look forward to seeing some of those unboxings. I'm really hoping Fairy Loot can replace Bookish Box for me. The kind of books and designs that Bookish Box do, I'm really hoping we can get more of that through Fairy Loot now that they have their Romantasy subscription. Let me know what you thought of these books. Did any of these special editions stand out to you? I think the Flame King's Captive is really pretty. I'm in love with the Fairy copy from Arcane Society. Gutted these are a bit bumped up, but happy to have them. They're really pretty. And I can't wait to devour all of Zodiac Academy and all of Ruthless Boys now. Do I read Zodiac Academy first, or do I read these first, or are they kind of like intertwined? I feel like they might be intertwined. But that was everything for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next time.